Me again, Mrs. Daddario, and today we are going to practice some three-digit addition with regrouping. So we've been practicing all two-digit thus far, and we even did some three add-ins or four add-ins. So today we're going to review our three-digit. I also included the link for the place value house video again. I know we've seen it multiple times, but just watch it one more time as a refresher to remind you of the rules with one digit in each house. And now we have three digits. So we have a ones place, a tens place, and a hundreds place. So on my screen, I have some three-digit addition problems for us to practice together to review, and then I will also have some links for you to go to practice. Remember to have paper, something to write with so that you can show your work, because doing it on the computer, you can't really figure it out unless you're writing it down and solving it. And remember, if you need a number line, to look for one on the computer or to use the counting on method that we've used to do your addition problems. So my two problems we're going to start with here. So we're going to start with this problem that's labeled number 17. So go ahead and write the problem down on a piece of paper. If you don't have a piece of paper or something to write with right now, pause the video, come back, and so we are ready. What I'm going to do after I write my problem down is I'm going to draw my lines right away just so I can remind myself of the place value and my numbers are lined up properly. Because the bigger the numbers get, the harder it is to keep them lined up straight. So if I need to, I can also label my ones place, my tens place, it's kind of hard to see on here, and my hundreds place, because now we are doing three digits. So just like with the two digits, we're starting always in the ones place. So we're going to add 7 plus 8 using count on. I don't have a number line in front of me, so I'm going to say 8 in my head, and I'm going to count up 7. So I have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So my 8 plus 7 is 15. So I can't write 15 in the ones place because it's a two-digit number. So the 5 and 15 is in the ones place, and I'm going to regroup and move my 1 over here to the tens place. Okay, I'm going to move from one place to the next. I'm not going to skip from the ones place to the hundreds place. I'm going to go right to the tens place. Now I'm going to add up my tens place. I have a 4, a 3, and a 1. So I'm going to add 4 in my head. I'm going to count up 3, 5, 6, 7, plus one more is 8. So 8 is a one-digit number, so I don't need to regroup anything else. And you're going to find that sometimes with three-digit regrouping, you might have to regroup the ones place and the tens place. You might only have to regroup the ones place. So make sure that you're paying attention to your answers. Don't just automatically put a 1 over here because that's what we've been doing. Think 8 is a one-digit number. It can go in the room by itself, so I do not need to regroup. Then we will go back here, 8 plus 7. And if you remember back to the ones place, it's the same numbers, and my answer is 15. So this one's tricky because we would need to regroup to the thousands place. So if I had an extra thousands, I could put my 1, or I could just put my 1 here like this, so it's 15. But it really is a separate place value. So it's 1,585. Okay, so some of these examples might not be the best just because they do go into four-digit numbers, but I think that we get the gist. So let's go down and look at these problems here. I think we're going to run into the same problem with them, but that's okay. So we're going to do the same thing that we did up there, we're going to divide our numbers into our place values. And again, if you watched your place value house, just again as a refresher, we have our ones place, our tens place, our hundreds place. We're going to start in the ones place because that's where we always start. 1 plus 1, easy, is 2. So I do not need to regroup anything. I just go right over to my tens place and I'm adding my tens place. So I have an 8 and a 3. I always start with my bigger number. I'm counting up 3, so 8 is in my head, 9, 10, 11. So now 11 is a 2-digit number, so I'm going to put my 1 and then I'm going to regroup my other 1 to the hundreds place. Now I'm going to add up my 8 plus 4 plus 1 more. So I have 8 in my head. I'm going to count up 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 1 more is 13. So if we had a 4-digit number, we would regroup again. This would be the thousands place, and 1 plus nothing is 1. So this would be 1,312. Okay, that was just a quick review of adding with 3-digit numbers, and it's the same if you're adding 4-digit numbers, 5-digit numbers. You're always going to follow the same rules. You're going to start in the ones place. If you have a number that is 2 digits, it cannot be in the same room, so we need to do our regrouping. I hope that you continue practicing your 3-digit addition. That's what we're going to be working on for the rest of this week, and then maybe next week on Monday, and then we're going to start getting into our subtraction with regrouping. So we'll start with our 2-digit subtraction with regrouping and then move into our 3-digit subtraction with regrouping, which can get a little bit trickier. So I hope that you had a great day, and I hope you continue to keep practicing. Take care. Well, I have to get off here. My tools. There we go. All right. See you later, second grade friends. Take care. Bye.